This is Chris Mitchell with CBN News here in Jerusalem. Israel at war, October 7th, 2023.
Major breaking news tonight. War erupts in the Middle East. A stunning surprise attack by Palestinian militants inside Israel on a major Jewish holiday. Israel declaring it is a war, launching a counterattack into the Gaza Strip, leveling this skyrise in response to the surprise invasion by Hamas forces, storming into Israel by land, sea, and air.
Citizens of Israel, we are at war. Not in an operation or in rounds, but at war. This morning, Hamas launched a murderous surprise attack against the state of Israel and its citizens.
Folks at home who are just waking up, there has been nothing like this in terms of its complexity, in scale, in recent memory.
The Bible's prophetic teachings suggest that in the lead-up to the rapture, powerful kings will emerge on the global stage with two primary objectives. Their first goal is to establish world domination, ruling as global dictators. These rulers will curtail personal freedoms, erode civil liberties, effectively making citizens subjects of the state. Their second objective is to conquer Israel and eliminate the Jewish population, particularly aiming to control Jerusalem in preparation for a false Messiah's arrival. Currently, Israel is surrounded by hostile nations.
I was sleeping, she says. My grandson woke me up, telling me, wake up, wake up. Then I heard a boom. Everyone started crying.
This unfolding prophetic geopolitical drama is visible in daily news headlines. The world seems to be teetering on the brink of unprecedented global upheaval. Revelation 13 speaks of a beast emerging from the sea, symbolizing the nations of the world. This prophecy, foretold over 2 millennia ago, now appears to be manifesting in our lifetime. The four kings mentioned in Revelation are currently gaining prominence.
And what prompted these attacks from Gaza, from Hamas, in the first place?
Well, I don't know, because the attacks came as a surprise to me as well. We are in an age of détente in the Middle East, between Saudi Arabia and Iran, between Israel and Saudi Arabia, and Hamas, as you know.
Israeli jets pounding targets across Gaza. This tower collapsing after a direct strike.
These kings will ultimately confront the King of Kings and Lord of Lords in all his glory. God, the creator of the universe, will rule for eternity, holding ultimate power and authority. As believers in Jesus, we have the assurance that our Savior will not be defeated by any army or king. Only he holds the destiny of Jerusalem and the ability to forgive and save for eternity. While this vision of the future is daunting, those who have accepted Jesus Christ as their Savior anticipate the rapture, living with the confidence that his kingdom will endure forever. Are you prepared for what lies ahead?
Saturday, 6:30, the last day of the Feast of Tabernacles, the happiest of all the days of the feast. Tonight, there were supposed to be celebrations across the country, with dancing, holding the Torah books because of the end of the cycle of reading of the Torah and the beginning of another one. There were youngsters that had a party all night out in the nature. There were a lot of Israelis that were asleep. It's Shabbat. And there were a lot of soldiers that had no clue that in a few minutes their lives will either end or change forever. And then exactly at 6:30, with a barrage of hundreds of rockets, in a very daring move, Hamas terrorists attacked nearly 50 Israeli military outposts along the border, and once they neutralized them, they managed to breach the wall and the fence and open a wide road for their vehicles and their motorcycles. And they also used some gliders, and within 20 minutes, at least 1,000 terrorists infiltrated into Israel and totally surprised the people in that outdoor party, civilians that are sleeping in on Shabbat, and the soldiers that never saw that coming.